on here right now. And I found out a bit too late. There's 3 more days left, and we will see if this is worth it. If she's worth it. I mean, if anything, I saved up this much, and what do you call this? Primo gems and 5-star of the Twine Fate. Isn't it called? Yeah, and the shop's refilled. So we still gotta back up if I don't. So let's check our what do you call this? Pity. So as you can see, my pity January 1st of 2025 this year, I got Mavuika. That's my last 5-star. We're literally at 1, 2, 3, 4. Without further ado, my second 5-star pool session. Let's begin. 14. This should be 14. And here, building my Xiao team. Long overdue. How's this door? Genshin. Oh.
Hi there, I'm Iansan from the Collective of Plenty, and I'm the most well-known fitness coach in my tribe. You look like you're in pretty good shape. Do you work out too?
I still find it weird to have voice lines now for this. Maybe a shorter voice line would have been better. I thought she was gonna be a 5-star. Why is she not a 4-star? We got Gabriel. Got another costume. I don't know, you know. 14. It should be 24. 24. Japanese calls iansan. Hoyoverse and gaming. We got gaming. It should be 34. 34. Better be.
Hey boss, the name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office. So, all this needs shipping, right? No, you grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled. Oh, and if you ever want to book a wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat.
Cool.
The troupe's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head. Not to brag or anything.
Nice. I say nice because plunge attack mains are rising up. We got Varesa right now too, right? Yeah, that's my first ever gaming. But that was 34. Now this should be 44. 44. A win! Bro, what? It's so dark right now. What's wrong with my lighting? It's because I'm wearing a white shirt. Damn. The lighting's messed up. Yes! Another iansan! 54! 54! 74! Another iansan. I gotta see the drive, but I know she's a speedster. 44. Let's get the shot. This works. This is what, my 30 on stuff? Wait, let's see how much chef. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh. C3. Plus Chevres. Chevres not. What is Chevres? What the heck? It's not electro. Because her hair. I thought she was electro. Her hair is purple. She's also C3. 75. What? Okay, going all in. Going all in. 75. This should be 85. 85. Oh, I forgot this. Sucks! It sucks! My heart is rated again! I told myself I'm done. I'm done wishing on Genshin after Mavuika, but then I'm like, I'm a Xiao main. I should use my Primo Gems to C6 my Xiao. I do it! I'm wasting all my years of saving as a casual player. I don't like the game as much. All the Primo Gems I play, it's all from Archon Quest.
What? A cursory change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me.
Damn!
Then let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes. Nevertheless,
Okay.
In light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xianyun in public.
Okay. I never thought I'd win. I never win back-to-back on Genshin. We won! What did I say? What was I saying? What was I saying? Got her. That was a good sentence. Oh wait, I got sword. Sacrificial sword? Is that a sacrificial sword? Nice! Is that my first sacrificial sword? Whoa! We went hard kitty though. We went 85. Okay, now I'ma save my Primo Gems for C6 Xiao. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm saving up my Primo Gems for C6 Xiao ever since I got Mavuika. Well, before I even got Mavuika, I was saving my Primo Gems for who was that? Eula and Arlecchino. And all I did was wish once a year for the last 3 years. 2 years ago was Eula, and then last year was Father, and this year's her. These Primo Gems you see up here that I've saved up, earlier was 9k and 35 fates. All that comes from Archon Quest and some events that are like Lantern Rite and some festivals that are actually related to the lore, but aside from that, I don't even know what weapon she needs, bro. What the shit? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Hold up. Hold up. Yeah! Oh, we don't have a plunging. Wait, what are you talking about? Gaming and her. Well, Kachina's kind of a plunging. Hold up. Xianyun.
Hey everyone, it's Sevi. Adeptus Cloud Retainer has taken on her human form to plunge into battle as a playable character. She comes bringing buffs and healing, but she's definitely not your typical support, as she uniquely enables a stats.
Artifacts.
Now that we understand Xianyun's kit and what she has to offer, let's move on to building her, starting with her support artifacts. For main stats, the standard build will be an attack or energy recharge stance,
I didn't know she heals. Nice.
and attack for her goblet and circlet. This aims to maximize her attack scaling abilities and get enough ER to burst every rotation. Some variations could be switching the circlet to healing bonus if you prefer more healing, or crit rate, potency rate as well if on a Favonius Codex, or some general sample on the team. The 4-piece Viridescent Venerer is standard with Animo supports for its potent resistance shred, as long as her teammates element and use world of course. However, in then there, so that increases the damage of attack scaling units and the aim, thanks to her team. Yes, however, as you all, the other heal generated, though its hits, cure heal, Giro star sets, they are or healing bonus sets until
What? Two-piece? Attack?
you get a bet increase her damage output. Here are a C6 Farazan, who can batter you with animo particles from off-field. Xianyun's ER needs stats in Chronicle Gear and into plays you prefer. Did free-to-play and 4-star catalyst. We have a couple of options depending on the utilities you prefer.
Alright, she's a catalyst. What the frick?
The Oathsworn Eye gives attack
Do I have any free-to-play weapons? Oathsworn Eye. Favonius Codex. Shooting Tales of Dragon. I don't think I have Oathsworn Eye. She's animal. Weapons. Switch. What the heck? Oh, I got Witch Sith, Favonius Codex. Okay, nice. Favonius Codex is the second best free to play. I don't have no Oathsworn, whatever that is. Wait, do I? Oh shit, I do! I only have one though. Okay, I'm gonna put this on her for now. Okay, how about artifacts now?
and a temporary ER boost after using the skill, which are 2 stats she wants. Use Codex can better make her electric challenges, which since plunge attack team was. Finally, a crit, huge attack statistics. Other options are the Memory of Dust and Scoured Atlas, which are simply huge attack statistics. If building her as a DPS, you can generally use any weapon with a crit or attack substat that will also ID her as a DPS. You can generally
Use that one.
use any weapon
I can use Lost Praise to the Sacred Wind. Is it this? Oh, I'll just put this on her. What the heck am I talking about? Yeah. Switch.
with a crit or attack substat that will also adherence are the Memory of Dust and Scoured Atlas team, so its pull value is quite limited to her. Other options are the Memory needs, since counts highest base for the 5-star choices. The Crane's Echoing Call is her signature weapon with the highest base attack among catalysts and an attack percent substat. After the user plunges, which counts Xianyun's skill, your entire team's plunge attacks get buffed. It also helps her energy needs, since plunge attacks from anyone generate energy for the user. This is made to specifically synergize with a plunge attack team, so its pull value is quite limited to her. Other options are the Memory of Dust and Scoured Atlas, which are simply huge attack statistics. If building her as a DPS, you can generally use any weapon with a crit or attack substat that will also ideally provide relevant damage bonuses. Finally, let's tackle her team comp that will also ideally provide relevant
Oh, Witch Sith works?
damage bonuses. Weapon which are simply huge attack statistics. If building her as a DPS, you can generally use any weapon with a crit or attack substat that will also ideally provide relevant damage bonuses. Finally, let's tackle her team comp synergies. First of all, it's been a blast trying her out that. Now that we understood, though its hits can miss enemies if its bubble pops while you're too high in the air, and Maiden Beloved, which is purely for healing and doesn't have extra buffing unless she's need compensates attack first to trigger its 4-piece damage and your bonus on the attack or offense on feeling or offensive utilities. If your team needs an EM buff or energy
Okay. So basically, Viridescent Venerer is the best support.
and enemy far with the need to yours her also benefits Xianyun's abilities. However, it doesn't stack with other noblesse users on the team. The new Song of Days Past can
Say, bro.
This mean for Xianyun, and is she niche? Well, there's a lot of discussion about this, and yeah, obviously plunging isn't something that every character Now moving on for the stats you're looking for, it is pretty straightforward. In order to use your burst on cooldown, you need a lot of energy recharge, and in order to maximize your healing and your buffs, you are looking for attack percent. These are the two main stats you're looking for on basically every piece. Now there are some other stats that can be useful, like crit rate if you're running a Favonius weapon, and healing bonus is okay, but for the most part, energy recharge and attack percent are the two stats you're looking for. The first thing you need to determine, but for the most part, energy recharge and attack percent are the two stats you're looking for. The first thing you need to determine though is how much energy recharge you need on your Xianyun. Well, as with the many characters, this depends very heavily. With Xianyun in particular, this will depend mostly on what team you're running and what weapon you have. For example, if you're running her along, provided you have one DPS, like a burst support who deals a lot of damage, will be a gyro or electric. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's talk about how to actually build your Xianyun to get the most value out of her. Well, generally, one thing that makes Anemo support so broken is the Verdus Inventor artifact set. This set will give you a huge damage buff. Anemo support so broken. So let's talk about the best weapons for Xianyun. Now moving on for the stats you're looking for, it is pretty. Alright, now with that
Even Zach says Verdus Invernant's the best. Okay.
out of the way, let's talk about how to actually build your Xianyun to get the most value out of her. Well, generally, one thing that makes Anemo support so broken is the Verdus Inventor artifact set. This set will give you a huge damage buff to any element that you swirl. Because of this, anytime you're running a Hydro, Cryo, Pyro, or Electro DPS, or even Verdus, main different people, you might mind though that even in some of those teams, like if you're running an Anemo DPS like Xiao for example, you might still want to run the Verdus Inventor set if you are running powerful off-field supports like Furina, who deals a surprising amount of damage, who are going for 4-piece Verdus Inventor can still be the best for your team damage a lot of the time. But typically, Verdus Inventor is just the go-to set, provided you have one or more damage dealers of an element that you can swirl. With that in mind, there are alternatives. That is a set that will give you more healing and then buff your heat like for example being the best. Now moving on for the recharge, main rate are the if you're running a Favonius weapon, and healing bonus is okay, but for the how much energy, with example, be looking for their signature weapon to around 100, assuming she is the only 120 to 240 heavily charged need less energy in a team with weapons like Favonius. What works for you? Just make sure you need as well weapon, which we'll talk about in the next section, as well as other weapons like Favonius can help alleviate how much ER you need, as well as her first constellation. So do keep that in mind and test out what works for you. Just make sure you have enough
Favonius Codex buffs the ER.
energy recharge, as it is very important to use your elemental burst. With that in mind, once you have enough energy recharge, the main other stat you're going to be looking for, as I said, is attack percent. You can look for this as the main substat on top of ER, and you don't really have to worry about any other stat. As I said, if you're running Favonius weapon, crit rate is fine too, but generally speaking, you're looking for attack and ER. For your main stats, you want either energy recharge or attack percent on your sense, attack percent on your goblet, and ER. For your main stats, you want this weapon, crit rate is fine too, but generally speaking, you're looking for attack and ER. For your main stats, you want either energy recharge or attack percent on your sense, attack percent on your goblet, and attack percent on your circlet. Healing bonus is
It's literally my Xiao build. Attack.
viable as well, as it will give you more healing, but typically I recommend attack percent as it helps.
But does she
Starting things off, let's talk about what Xianyun actually does. First of all, for her normal attacks, you should know that as a catalyst, all of her normal charge and plunges will be infused with Anemo. For her elemental skill, this is an ability where you will leap forward immediately and then be able to leap up to 2 more times before having an AoE Anemo damage plunge at the end. This plunge's damage will be increased with each jump that you do, with a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 3, and it's an ability that you can use in midair and either instantly plunge after 1 jump or go all the way to 2 or 3 jumps if you want to increase your personal damage. The exact way this works is when you press your E, you'll do a little hop and be infused, and then if you E again, you have Anemo particles damage, or use. What your elemental burst will do is deal AoE Anemo damage and also give you an okay amount of burst healing to all of your party members. This damage and healing will scale.
Okay. I see. Okay, back again. What the heck? Was I not showing the YouTube video this whole time? Let me bring back the audio. The audio. Who can Defense, what the frick? We're stealing vent. For the base. For shit. It took me so long to give in. This is for Xiao. But I have the second best DPS weapon and the third best third best healers. Increases movement This one is not Oh, I've never used this before. I've never used the define. Okay, I'll build her some other time. Right now, we got a 5-star weapon. We will steal Venti's stuff. And I can't believe I got her. Second time, I've never been back to back. That's just one back. Let me see. I never thought I'd win. But I gotta start saving up again. Means I gotta skip the next few ones. Unless Xiao returns. But it doesn't look like Xiao's returning soon. So I'm actually saving my primos for Xiao. To hit C6 Xiao. We're at C1. Oh, I did lose. I did get back to back. I got Chi-Chi and Arlecchino. But before Arlecchino, I think I got a Eula. Yeah, before Arlecchino, I got a Eula. And then I got a Chi-Chi. In the same 10 pull with Arlecchino. So basically, I got mavuika for free. As a guarantee. Right now, this is crazy. This is crazy, 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 crazy. My team right now. Yeah. Need to try to build. I need to back to Xiao. And Xiao mate. Oh yeah, I got Farus on. Oh, put them together.
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs.
Sure, I'll hang out with you youngsters.
This is a good game. Totally forgot. Xiao. Son of Xianyun. Oh, when Xianyun. Best. Horizontal.
So broken right now. Talked about Xiao's teams a lot in this video and talked about how this sort of premium team is so broken right now and Xiao is genuinely
Damn, Farzan and Xianyun's good.
a very strong character with it. I want to make it also clear that there's a lot of teams you can do. This team is the best, but there are a lot of variations depending on what you have and what you don't have. For example, if you don't have Xianyun, you could use a healer with a Farzan Furina core of either Jean or Bennett. Bennett, if you can build enough healing on him, Jean for the like sort of standard healing, and her C4 would give you more damage if you have it. And for example, if you have Xianyun but no Furina, then you can just replace that Furina with someone like Bennett, or even another option if you want a shield, you can go zhongli, or just replace that Furina with someone like Bennett, or even another option if you want a shield, you can go zhongli, or just any source of damage for your Xiao. Additionally, if you don't have Farazan, you can use someone like Sucrose.
Okay, but basically.
Sure.
This is the team optimal right now. As a Xiao main, I need to update my Xiao team. I need to show my respect to my boy, my number one main. Anyway, this is the team that I need. So, we'll see how it goes. I gotta level up 2 characters though. Well, I'm just building them as a support. Just like Finn. Hopefully this works out. And see if I stream Genshin a lot more again. Because I do miss it. A lot. Here we go. I just started the motivation from a boy Xiao. Here we go. So this is it for the Genshin video. I believe I want back to back. That never happened before. I guess this is Genshin's way of saying, yeah, you can't quit Genshin. Because I recently kind of quit Star Rail, even though I've been winning a lot there. Star Rail was like, we're not letting you win. Here, win an Akron. Win Akron's light. Here, win face shot. get her light. I got them, but it's not. The story just gets getting bigger and bigger, and 3.0 Emphoria story didn't do it for me. Here I am back again. My main game, my actual main game. If you like the video, hit the like button, and I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. If you want to see me play it live, check them out. Twitch link in the description box. Subscribe to keep a lookout on my stream on YouTube. See you on the next video.